Hello and welcome. I'm the Rambling Director. Happy November! Today I want to talk about something, just for a few minutes, that I've noticed in a lot of film analysis and film videos, film reviews of the movie Halloween. Now, I've talked about Halloween a lot. In fact, besides the multiple adaptations of The Christmas Carol, Halloween is probably the franchise that I've talked about more than anything else on this channel. It's one of my very favorites, and with a new one that has just come out, a new one's coming out next year, there's a lot to talk about, but I did want to just address one specific thing. I heard several film analysis of the movie Halloween from 1978, the John Carpenter classic, in which they made a claim about this line at the end of Halloween.
What's the boogeyman?
As a matter of fact, it was.
A lot of you, if you're like me, are probably hearing that and thinking, okay, it's pretty obvious that, what it means. So why would any film analysis be talking about it? Well, hold on there, because I also want to talk about multiple well-known film reviewers. And I honestly thought for a long time about whether or not I wanted to say anybody's names. And I've decided I'm not going to. I'll just say that these are some of the most high-profile film analysis channels and a couple of the most high-profile film reviewers on YouTube. And they make the same claim about this last line. And the claim is, Laurie says the line, and they say, she is repeating the question from little Tommy earlier on in the movie. What's the boogeyman? What is the boogeyman? Now, a lot of you are thinking, okay, what's the connection? I mean, I kind of see the connection. I get the idea that she realizes that the boogeyman is real, and in that scene she didn't. We'll come back to it in a moment. And then a lot of film reviewers have mentioned it, and even one that I actually love, and I'm really loath not to say his name, but let me give you a hint. He is a guy who is incredibly funny. He mostly makes 1980s film references, and he got his start reviewing porn. If you can't and he talks very deep like this. If you can't figure it out from that, I'll leave it there. But he has several jokes in his series on the Halloween movies where he talks about how grammatically incorrect that final line is from Laurie Strode. Now, I know you're probably really thinking, okay, get to the point. I just wanted to build up to you that this is something that I have noticed in a lot of YouTube videos and on a lot of channels. I've even seen people in the comments who are like, yeah, I always thought that was weird that she would say that. And a lot of us who know the movie inside and out are thinking, what are you talking about? How confused? She's clear. We all know what she's saying, right? Apparently not. So all of these film reviewers think that she is repeating the question that Tommy asks earlier in the film. What's the boogeyman? And Dr. Loomis says, as a matter of fact, it was. And they go, well, that was a weird line. Why would he answer her like that? Why would she ask, what's the boogeyman? That's kind of a strange thing, isn't it? And if it is symbolic, then that's pretty on the nose, especially for John Carpenter. Watch some of his other films. He is never that blatant with symbolism. And so a lot of us are hearing that and thinking, apparently mishearing the line and thinking she's saying, what's the boogeyman? And thinking that she's asking the question, to which Loomis answers seemingly an entirely different question. So you might think, if you're one of those people, okay, well then what is she saying? I'll tell you in a minute. But for the rest of us, I think a lot of us have to have heard the line properly and been shocked that people are confused by this. And I just wanted to make a video saying, listen, there is no shame at all if you misunderstood that line. But I just want to tell you what the line is so we can stop perpetuating this out. Because I've seen very few people in the comments of these videos actually correcting anybody and saying, no, wait, that's not what she says. Most people seem to just accept what these reviewers are saying. And listen, if you didn't think that's what she said, you were correct. This is the line. It was the boogeyman. Emphasis on was. It was the boogeyman, to which Loomis replies, as a matter of fact, it was. Now, hopefully, to some of you who misheard that before, that line is going to make more sense now. And I just want to prove to you, I'm not mishearing it. I thought for a long time, seeing so many people say that on videos, I thought maybe I've been mishearing it my entire life. Maybe I genuinely have mistaken what this line is my entire life. But I just wanted to say to you guys, that is not the line. Listen, look right here. These are the subtitles from Amazon, and the same subtitles are on my DVD of the film. Okay. She says it was the boogeyman, acknowledging that Tommy was right, not iterating the same question he asked earlier. I know that seems like a nothing thing to make a video about, and it's a pretty short video overall, but it really is something that really got me for a while, where I was like, oh, man, have I been wrong all this time? No, I wasn't, you weren't. Once you know what she's saying, I would encourage you to listen to the line again in just a minute, and really think about what she's saying. When you know what she's saying, you can't mishear it. It's very obvious what she's saying. It's just one of those things that I think, it's just because it's under her breath and it's whispered. I think some people have just missed it, and that's perfectly fine. But I just wanted to set the record straight a little bit for some of you guys who were a little bit confused about that. So again, watch it with the subtitles on, and you'll see there's no mistaking it. She says it was the boogeyman. So that's all. Thank you guys for watching. That closes out officially. I didn't plan on making this video, but that's closing out officially my Halloween celebration. And next week, starting around Thanksgiving week, I'm going to start uploading new videos based around Christmas movies like I do have for the last couple years. So thank you everybody for watching. Have a great, fantastic day. Happy belated Halloween and happy early Thanksgiving.
What's the boogeyman? What's the boogeyman?
As a matter of fact, it was.